Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Solana. Normally I don't do 2 Solana videos in a day, but today special day, yeah, because we broke key support and the scenario that I explained in my previous video and actually in my previous videos for the last week or so is now unfolding further. Yeah, we've been following this wave count very nicely, this Elliott wave count here. And, you know, normally and historically also for the last 6 months until we reached here this overall target area, yeah, in which now Solana finally is after 5 to 6 months of talking about it. I haven't really covered the waves in that much detail, but at the moment, in my opinion, it's crucial. And, you know, it is a lot of work for me, but I know you all appreciate it, and which is great. So hit the like button. But it is also very important because that when Solana moved into this target area between $30 and $55, between the 88.7% Fibonacci retracement level and the 78.6, this is when, with the highest likelihood, the overall correction could be finished. Yeah, overall in this larger area, yeah, that has been originally defined, and that is the area where it makes most sense for that cryptocurrency to turn around back into an uptrend. Just based on probabilities, based on likelihood, based on what cryptos normally do, and what assets do in such a wave. Therefore, we have to pay very close attention to the smaller wave counts now, because at any point now the low could be in theoretically, yeah, and the low could be in, and as soon as we see a first 5-wave move to the upside, a first 5-wave advance to the upside, 5 waves, let's say, that look like that, yeah, we would need to see an impulse like that, 5 waves, and then we see a 3-wave move down. As soon as I see that in the chart, and I don't see it at the moment, I rather see this going down at the moment, but if we see that and making a higher low, that is when the low could be in, yeah, at least then it gives us another, you know, more confluence, you know, it's just another sign, another confirmation that the low could be in. At the moment, we don't see that yet, but I want to pay very close attention to it because we don't want to miss the low here. Now we need to understand that as low, you know, the lower you go in, the more risk there still is that it could just be a fake signal. Yeah. There are certain levels that need to be broken on the Solana chart as well to make it much more likely that the low is in. So ideally we want to see that impulse up, corrective wave down, making a higher low, and then it break key resistance levels, you know. And at some point you need to decide for yourself, you know, what is enough confirmation for me? Where can I balance my risk compared to the, yeah, let's say to the potential risk that it's not yet in that low, you know, and that balance you need to find for yourself. But therefore we look at those waves in detail. And in the last videos I told you here that from that wave 4 peak here on the 18th of May, that we probably came down in a wave 1 down, we moved up in a wave 2, we hit here perfect target areas, yeah, perfect retracement level. We are now probably moving down already in that wave 3 here indicated in white, pretty much what I confirmed in my earlier video today as well. I told you to confirm that move here, that impulse, we would need to break $45.80. We did that a couple of hours after I made that video. And let's take a look at what actually would be for that wave 3 a great target. Yeah, so let's just do that here briefly. So it would need to get in a wave 3. It would now need to get to the $38 level if that wave count as it is correct. I thought maybe about something a little bit different, but at the moment it's working out. So that we had here wave 1, wave 2 up, wave 3 down now. Again, that wave 3 doesn't move in one straight line. We have here waves within waves and so on. But that wave 3 should end at $38 at a minimum. So ideally should go even a bit lower. Or at least reach that $38, yeah. Then we will see a wave 4 retracement to the upside, a corrective wave up, and then we should see a wave 5 down. And I did calculate that based on what we already saw for the wave 1 and the wave 2 here in this region. So this is, let's say, the overall larger box that you can see here on the screen. That has been the overall target. Yeah, anywhere in here now, and I leave it on this on the chart purposefully because anywhere in here at any time now the low could be in. But more specifically, and maybe I make that another color here, the lower level wave count highlights that the overall target should be in here, in this area, yeah? Just based on probabilities, based on how long that wave 1 was, the wave 2 retracement, that should be here. That is where I would calculate that wave 5 target to end. Yeah, let's say the overall wave 2, or no, the wave 5 of the wave 5 of the wave C of the wave 2. Yeah, just to make it very complicated. But yeah, this area is between $20 and $32.50. This is where, I don't know if you heard that, it was the Bitcoin police just driving past. No, between 20 and $32 roughly. Yeah, this is where that wave should end, the correction should end. So the way it's coming down at the moment is really that I would expect a little bit lower prices still for that wave 3, as I just said, maybe to $38 would be great to really hit that. Yeah, I mean, it's not 100% guaranteed it will reach it, but it's just highly likely if this is a wave 3, which it looks like it is. In terms of invalidation point, you know, what is the level that this wave 4 that you can see here on the screen shouldn't get up to? Because after the wave 3 low, we will see a wave 4 up. Now it should not get above $47 again. Yeah, because if I count this here, the wave 3 itself as an impulsive wave, then I would count here the low of $47 as a wave 1. And we don't want a wave 4 to get into the price region of the wave 1. Yeah, no, actually, no, 1 second, I made a mistake here. No, it should not. That wave 1 is relevant, and that is at $48. Yeah, so that wave 4 should not get above wave 1, should not get into the price region of wave 1, shouldn't get above $48, because then we have an overlap that is not allowed in that scenario, and therefore that would invalidate that immediate sell-off pattern. We would need to restructure the waves then. So far it's playing out. Yeah, that sell-off, no surprise to us on this channel. I warned you for the last few days that there will be, with a high likelihood, another sell-off coming for Solana. It made now even a new swing low, but overall I think to really finish this overall correction off, it needs to make a major swing low, which means it needs to drop below that $35.50 level here. You can see in green here the wave 3, then we moved up in a wave 4, and we're now moving down in a wave 5, which in itself consists of 5 waves, and that is where it gets complicated for some people. But to educate yourself about the Elliott wave method, make sure you check out my second channel. There's a link in the video description, More Trading Online. I've got one playlist where I describe the Elliott waves, yeah, and also my trading course that I'm currently working on, and I'm offering that on morecryptoonline.com. In this week, the videos I upload for that course, they are also specifically for the Elliott wave method, and it will be quite a detailed chapter, and that will be hopefully helpful for all of you. Yeah, but yeah, what we can generally see, I mean, I did say it in the last few weeks as well, that while I expect in a new all-time high scenario, and that should be the next larger wave up after we finish the correction, so after we get that lower low, I do expect a recovery. And if we make it in that recovery to a new all-time high, the target for Solana should be $450 and more. That would be a wave 3. But to get there, we first of all need to make a lower low, in my opinion. That is how it's looking at the moment. And also we need to break the all-time high. Then that is a valid price target and would be likely then we are in a wave 3. But overall, generally, why I don't think the low is already in, also confirmed here by the 4-day chart. Indicators on the ADX and the I indicator, still a short signal here, yeah, and they're actually still widening. The green line and the red line, they are still widening, which is not bullish. Here even the RSI, yeah, not really getting higher in any way. And the MACD, which was starting to reduce negative momentum, still pushing down further. So I mentioned to you what we saw here, that light red bar actually was not enough of a signal yet, and that is confirmed now. So overall, hopefully that made sense. If you like the content, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe, and maybe check out the channel membership where you can get access to the Telegram live chat groups, the Discord server, a weekly live stream. The next live stream will be Sunday. And also you can see my own buy and sell orders, all sorts of additional stuff. It's just good to be connected to community. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed it, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.